it's Teresa. Happy Monday to you. I'm coming to you live from my clean and colorful kitchen again this Monday afternoon, as I do every Monday afternoon, to help you with a tip, trick, or strategy to help you live this clean and colorful lifestyle. So if you're catching this on the replay, I'm very glad that you're here. If you're here live, that's even more awesome because I've picked a very timely topic. And often a lot of people have lots of questions about managing alcohol in general, but especially during the holidays. There's just a lot more parties. There's just a lot more stuff going on. So let me refresh your memory really quick. I'm Teresa from Teresa Marine Wellness, the creator of the Clean and Colorful Solution and the lead blogger at Eat, Drink, and Be Skinny. I talk today about living a clean and colorful lifestyle, which involves 4 what I call universal diet truths. Before I created the Clean and Colorful Solution, because you might be wondering, awesome, you might be wondering what this clean and colorful health coach, what business I have talking about alcohol. Well, there's a couple of reasons why. One is I'm 40. I've been drinking for a really long time, so I've learned quite a bit about it in the time that I've been drinking. The second is, I don't know how many of you know this, but I actually wrote Skinny Teenies in 2009. So this was the first book that was ever published on low-calorie alcohol. So I beat Bethany to the punch with this one. I think she beat me with a $120 million sell. But anyhow, so I know a lot about drinking. I know a lot about eating. I know a lot about being skinny. And I know that during the holidays, all of those things are super, super, super hard. So what I have done for you today is collected my top 5 tips. And I know that these are really good tips because A, I know from the science perspective, I know from a nutrition perspective, and I know from trial and error. On the days that I do these 5 things, I come out feeling much better in the morning than on the days that maybe I forgot. So let's just kick this off. We're gonna go with, so when I wrote Skinny Teenies, I wrote it in 2009, so it's a little bit different. The philosophy is a little bit different than I'm working with today. But like the first rule with Skinny Teenies is that I used really, really responsible forms of alcohol. So your alcohol is responsible for the main portion of the calories in your cocktail. You're looking at like 96 calories per ounce. If you get something like plain old vodka or plain old tequila, and generally from a calorie perspective, whether it's white or brown, doesn't really matter. From a hangover perspective, white generally fares better. So if you can stick with these types of alcohols, clean burning tequila, clean burning alcohol, you're gonna feel better in the morning. It's gonna have the same amount of calories, but it's easier for your body to process. There's like a compound in the darker alcohols that's harder on your body. So use responsible alcohols in terms of that, the color, but also in terms of what's in them. Alcohol gets really interesting these days, and they don't, for whatever reason, the FDA, it does not require them to disclose ingredients or sugar content. So that's the other reason why these are the best to go with, because you know there's nothing that weird in them, because they're just 40% alcohol, and they're gonna be 80 proof, they're gonna be 96 calories per ounce, no matter what. Then you can control your mixers, because our non-alcoholic things have to have nutrition labels and they have to disclose the ingredients and the sugar. So you'll have a lot more control over what's actually going in your cocktail and how it's going to impact your body if you stick to really clean alcohol, because really we don't know what's in a lot of those. The other thing is you want to get away from anything. Most flavored alcohols are kind of a bad idea because like I just said, we don't know what they are. And they're also generally loaded with sugar. So things like schnapps, a lot of those brandies, cordials, those types of things, you're going to get to things like Baileys, like all of that is like, there's so much sugar in those, and a lot of the time, the hangover that you feel in the morning isn't necessarily from the alcohol so much as it is that massive dose of sugar that you've consumed. So stick with clean burning, responsible, 40% alcohol, preferably clear booze. These are my 2 favorite, so there they are. Second of all, then you have to play with your mixers. So get really smart with your mixers and find really low sugar or naturally sweetened things. So the thing with Skinny Teenies is this was 2009 when I was like, what's a calorie is a calorie is a calorie? And I used a lot of artificial sweeteners in here. So I don't use artificial sweeteners anymore today. So what I like to sweeten my cocktails with now are things like these La Croix sodas. These are awesome. These have no added sugar. They can be flavored. They dilute your alcohol, so you can add these to wine too and make a white wine spritzer, which I've been known to do that in the past. I also have a soda stream, and I also love these little stevias from Now Foods can provide a lot of flavor and variety to a cocktail that might be kind of boring. So you could take like boring vodka, but we know it's cleaner than something like whipped cream vodka, and then maybe like a really clean soda water. And now I've got vodka soda, which is like the most boring cocktail in the whole wide world. But you can sweeten it up with these little stevias. They come in like 20 different flavors. These ones I just grabbed wouldn't be delicious, but they have like a berry one and a tropical one and a coconut one and lemon and vanilla and all these really fun flavors. So you could get pretty cool there. So number one, watch your alcohol. Number two, be really smart with your mixer and stay away from high sugar things. Second, this is just an easy one. If you can't see through the cocktail and you're ordering at a bar, don't drink it. Don't drink it. That means it's either full of cream or it's full of Kahlua or it's full of Baileys. And all of those things are going to have so much sugar and fat in them that you're just going to, I mean, unless you're doing it instead of dessert, then maybe you could get away with like a, hey, that's so fun. I'm so excited. Okay. Clean vodka, clean liquor, low sugar mixers. If you cannot see through it, don't drink it unless you made it yourself and you know it's got some responsible almond milk in it or something. Awesome, I'm so stoked. Okay, number four, hydrate. Hydrate. That's the number one. Like, I know if I can do that, if you can do the water wine, or water cocktail. There's a few reasons for it. One is alcohol, although it be liquid, is actually dehydrating on your body. So the more you drink, the thirstier you become, and if you're only drinking alcohol, you're going to end up significantly drunker with a much worse hangover in the morning. So if you can really remember to drink an alcoholic beverage because it's fun and it's festive and you're being responsible, and then have yourself a water, you can stay hydrated and you can stave off that biological urge to drink more, which is what alcohol makes you want to do. Not just because it's fun, but because it actually makes you more thirsty. And it'll really help you stay on that moderate alcohol consumption, because we want to be as responsible as we can these days. And then the last one, never, ever, ever skip food because you're saving calories for booze. Like, that is never gonna work out in your favor at all. Like, you're gonna think like, oh, okay, I know I'm gonna have a couple hundred calories in cocktails tonight, so I'll just skip dinner. Don't do it, because what'll end up happening is that you will have nothing in your stomach. Alcohol is one of the only macronutrients actually absorbed in your stomach. So it is the first thing to get into your bloodstream. So if you really think about it from a physical perspective, if there's food in your stomach, you can buffer that absorption and it will not get into your blood as quick as possible. So if you can kind of stave off the way that the alcohol is being absorbed into your blood, you can maintain a relative mind space and you can end up saving yourself from getting super duper drunk. If you end up super duper drunk because you skipped calories and you didn't have dinner, you're gonna end up at the burrito stand at 2 o'clock in the morning anyway, and it didn't work in your favor at all. So there are my 5 tips to help you manage holiday spirits, also booze, and ease the hangover. So if you can do all of those things, if you can stick with the light, clear burning booze that are 40% spirits, 80% proof with no added stuff. Okay, that's number one. Number two, clean, responsible mixers with no added sugar, no artificial sweetener. And if they are sweet, it's naturally sweetened, like you made your own juice or something. Number three, if you cannot see through it, don't drink it because it's going to be full of sugar or cream. Either way, you don't want it. Hydrate. Do the water wine as best you can. And also, you can also count in terms of diluting your cocktails. So make them super thin with extra soda water. They last longer and they'll help you stay more hydrated. And then never skip food to save calories and make room for your booze. That's just a no-win philosophy. So that's it. That's all I got for you today. It's a super quick one, super easy one. I thought I would make it as easy as possible. If you can keep those 5 things in mind as you battle out these last 2 weeks of the holiday season, you will come out ahead of many, many other people. So if you do want more tips like this, I'm always here. I'm here every Monday coming to you from this kitchen, provided that I'm physically in the kitchen. But I come to you every Monday from somewhere. And then you can get my Clean and Colorful Jumpstart Guide if you haven't already. That is a 14-page guide that is totally free. And it will teach you everything you need to know about living a clean and colorful lifestyle right now and the 4 universal diet truths that make that up. And then I am on a little break right now because I'm working on 2 special projects, but I will be back coaching online starting January 23rd. So the VIP wait list is open for that, and that's going to be my Clean and Colorful 28-day challenge plus the 3-day detox. So it's going to be a 31-day program. I'll give you enough time to get through the holidays, get settled into January, and then we're going to get started with that program, and you're going to roll into 2017 feeling amazing. So I'll put those links in with this video, and then this video will of course be turned into a blog post, so you'll have it on hand. You can share it with your friends, and we can all be happy and joyful and not sick and disgusting this holiday season. So any questions, don't hesitate to leave them in the comments. I'm on it. I've got answers for you. Trust me, I know everything there is to know about this alcohol business. Okay, that's it for now. Until I see you again, I do hope you're happy, healthy, and well. Bye-bye.